Hey guys, this is Dylan back again playing Matt. Oh, guess they're doing it too. So, what I'm gonna be doing today is playing this. I have no money, I'm broke. Like your bleached out hairdos. We glowing in the dark, got the spark, about to flare the fuse. That's just how we do. I'm gonna be playing skydiving off your parents' roof. Saw the magician's assistant and half like who the are you? Who the are you? Water the lawn. We don't say hi, we just come over to walk your dog. We nice like that. We super. Can you hear me now? Can you hear me now? If you like it loud, you can make it loud. Let me see this. Now this is my reaction to that card. Oh! Oh! Wow. Okay, after that, now we can. Oh, could have did better. Okay. I'm so gonna up this grade to my starter. I'd be stupid if I didn't. Too bad I didn't get a wide receiver. Oh, by the way, this might sound crazy, but I do not know how to draft another team. So if you guys do, please leave that down in the comments. Because I want to know how. Oh, like literally, all I need is a decent offense. For some reason, I just have bidding that luck. I bid for wide receivers and stuff all the time and never get them. Seriously, I'm not a couple $100. No, yeah, like $100. Wow, these guys are cheap. Awesome! So good in the speed. Yes, finally! I won a wide receiver. Love is destruction.
Bro, just look at this defense. We have this dude, we have this dude, we have this dude, we have this dude, and we have this dude. You guys couldn't see me pointing, but I pointed to all the elites on defense, just so y'all know. Okay. Now, for goodness sake, let's get in the game already. I'm broke. Wow. Don't mind my record, don't look at it. My record sucks. I haven't won one game. And hopefully it'll change right here.
And now we get a peek at some of the top players here for this Madden Ultimate Team matchup. Brandon Gaudin, Charles Davis ready to go in the booth. We hope you're ready to go at the controls. Let's play.
Okay, hopefully I'll win this game, so you guys won't be mad at me. I mean, you probably won't, because you're watching.
Set to go now on a beautiful sunny afternoon. And off we go from uptown Charlotte. Now to return, this is David Johnson.
Alright, defense, we need to lock you down. Let's come out with something a little easy to test this guy. We can't pass the test away.
They'll run for the first time with Johnson. And he'll be limited to a short gain up to about the 34-yard line. 3 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be second down.
In today's NFL, you hear all the time about stretching the field and creating space in order to run plays. A toss play will help accomplish that because now you're pushing a defense to chase you all the way to the edges and to the sideline. That's a nice run, probing now early to try and get things done later.
Looks like the defense in press coverage here. Looking to throw. Prescott. And his throw is going to be incomplete. C.J. Fedorowicz, the intended receiver. And it's second down.
Today's NFL, these big guys are featured receivers. They move all over the place to try and find good matchups. And they had one. They were just unable to complete the pass.
And this one caught by Dez Bryant. 20. And he's going to be taken down, but not before reaching the 15-yard line.
There will always be a place for methodically marching the ball downfield. But when you can pick it up in big chunks and strike like that, have explosive plays, that's often the difference in winning and losing. Those types of...
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Ray Malaluga able to run him down for a loss of a yard. And the offense behind the chains here, a touch on 2nd and 11. A second down throw for Prescott. Toward the center of the field, but it's incomplete. They were trying to get the connection with a former Buckeye, Braxton Miller. And it's third down.
All right, we need to stop right
now. On third down, it's Prescott. And he's got him. It's caught.
That was such a glitch.
Touchdown, New Orleans. Larry Fitzgerald, a 15-yard touchdown grab. And the Saints take it right down the field and score on the opening drive. Now after the touchdown, it's Lachlan Edwards to kick it away. Short kick, it's taken to the 23. And they're going to start this drive in pretty good shape as they get it up past the 30.
coming out with a #1 play. I wouldn't say #1.
Here's the first carry now for Todd Gurley.
Wow.
And nothing doing on his first run. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's it. It's a safety run. Parker there to make the tackle. Well, if you look where that play starts, O-line versus D-line, that was a battle won by the D-line.
Yeah, and oftentimes it's won by quickness off the ball. Who can handle the guy across from them best? I'm not sure the defensive line did exactly that.
15 yards through the air and a first down.
That could have been such
It's likely you end up near the sideline. And what did we just see there?
Toe tap.
You got it. The benefits of practice. Toe tapping, foot dragging, picking it up, and making sure it was a catch.
And they'll set up the screen to Gurley. And it'll be a Carolina first.
That was a beautifully executed screen pass. They let the rushers get upfield and get the escorts in front, meaning the offensive linemen, other blockers out in front, completed the pass beautifully. So now you've got all that open space with big guys leading the way.
Now a play fake here on, and no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. They'll wind up losing 8 on the sack there, and it's second down.
Let's go.
Prescott now on second down. Caught, Kelsey, left side.
Yes, yes, yes. He was in. Touchdown. What the freak? No. Challenge this. Bro.
That's in the NFL as people continue to scout players. They really don't care as much about body types as they care about those guys who can make people miss, run through tackles, and gain all that additional run after catch. Anybody has that ability, they want them on their team.
And now a first down following that long gain. They're going to run this with a tight end. No gain on the play that time, and it sets up second and goal. And here comes play number 6 on this drive.
Brandon, if I wanted to run the football this close to the goal line, I think I'd just turn around and hand it to my tailback. Too many things could go wrong in this situation. I think they're fortunate just to get back to the line of scrimmage.
They're held again, and do we have a goal line stand brewing? It's third and goal. 2 straight shots on the ground. Now on third, do you go to the air?
I think the possibility exists, and if you're doing it, you're probably going play action since you ran it twice. But I often think that second down is a time you go play action, throw the ball. I say commit to the run and think about it being 4-down territory.
And a loss of 3 to bring up fourth. Now here's the Panthers special teams unit to try a field goal for 3. With my good friend Charles Davis, Brandon Gaudin with you. It's the Panthers in possession of the football as we begin quarter number 2. They are, however, facing a 4th down situation. Oh, they flip it to the kicker. He looks like he's going to throw it. And that is target to the right. Never had a chance, not even close. It's no good. And this will remain a 1-touchdown game. So that's one you almost never see at this level. A wobbler from very short range, and it winds up no good.
All right, Brandon, if he slipped or someone got a hand on it, then I can understand it, but it's almost like he heard a whistle or something to stop this swing. A very strange result, especially for an NFL kicker.
A big hitter there from deep in their own territory. 30 yards.
Okay, every now and then, my defensive bias will leak out here. Abysmal play for them. You've got them backed up, and you let them out.
Didn't take advantage. And you know who's happy? The punter. Because if he was needed, they gave him a lot of space to work with now.
Yeah, because he would have had a lot to think about, right? Don't step over the back line and give him a safety. Now he's got room if he needed it.
On second down, Johnson. And he went nowhere. He'll lose yardage back to the 29. He went backwards 7 yards, setting up a tough third down.
Well, anytime it's a toss or a pitch play, it's a battle for the edges. Who's going to control the edge of the line of scrimmage? In other words, can the defensive guys hold their leverage? What we were always taught was keep your outside arm or outside shoulder free. If you were playing on the play side, meaning the ball coming towards you, and anyone coming from the backside, they're pinching down and sliding down towards it to try and keep people kind of locked into one spot. And boy, what a great defensive play there. Worn out leverage, running to the football from the inside out, turned into a big loss of yardage.
A first down carry here for Johnson. And this play will be blown up. He'll lose yardage back at the 38. That's going to go as a loss of 6, and it'll set him back for second down. They pitch it out to Johnson. And able to break one tackle, but then quickly brought down. But a nice little gain. 11 yards on the pickup, and they're going to face a third down.
In today's NFL, when you get teams in long yardage situations with your defense, you're really going to go to your speed packages. You're going to get smaller, lighter guys on the field in order to cover the expected pass. So they might want to run the ball against a smaller, lighter lineup with your big guys, and that's exactly what happened on that play. It was tough on them, and now instead of being in third and very long, they ended up setting themselves up in third and manageable. They've got a chance at a first down.
Foster alone in the backfield. Now they'll run it on the toss. And he's got room. And he cuts it right into space. And he is into the end zone. Touchdown, New Orleans. Arian Foster, 28 yards. And the Saints add on to their lead. And his kick is right through. Now after the touchdown, it's Lachlan Edwards to kick it away. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And onto the field, here come the Panthers. And last time, they had it 4th and goal, rolled the dice, didn't get it. Now they've got to put that behind them, try to put together another drive.
A simple tip of the cap.
Well, this is taken in. It's complete. A big play there for the Panthers. And even 40 yards. So the defense blitzed. A nice job picking that up, completing the pass.
And how in sync was the quarterback in his center on that play? They saw the blitz, made the appropriate calls, got the line engaged, because now they know there are going to be extra guys coming at the quarterback, so they got their assignments down pat and kept them away from it. And he's able to step up in the pocket and fire one now for a really good strike.
Second down throw for Prescott. Over the middle, it's Jared Cook. And they're able to get this one past the 30 down to the 25. It's a 10-yard pickup, and it moves the chains.
When you execute a drag or a crossing route really well and give them a chance to let it develop a little bit, you can gain some significant yardage hitting your tight end on that one.
Prescott looks to throw on first. To Decker
Wait,
over the middle.
What the freak?
It's
How
on
do
the
you
ground.
fumble?
And this is picked up by the Saints.
No, that's impossible.
Now the Saints offense, they get ready to go back to work here. And that last drive, it was all about the ground game, ground and pound.
And I don't care how we're playing the game these days, offensive linemen still want to fire out and smack the guy opposite them and move the football on the ground. They feel better about that. That's what they want to do. That's how they want to play, and that's how they got it done.
Yeah, and they got it for a touchdown last drive. Let's see what happens here. Now hold everything here. We're going to get a timeout by the offense. It's just their first, so they'll have 2 remaining here before we get to halftime. Now the defense definitely showing blitz here. Again, it's Johnson. Back-to-back stops make it 3rd and 10. So back-to-back plays here where he couldn't get anything on the ground. Now you face a 3rd and 10 and assume you're going to try to pass it, right?
I would think so, because you've tried to run the ball and really didn't matter who got the ball in the play.
Now whistles come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. So that means they're down to 1 remaining here as we head toward halftime. Yeah, Sanders now to return. A solid stiff arm. Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And the Panthers will get it here as they take possession. Carolina getting set to take the field. And the turnover last time, that's sort of been symptomatic of their struggles here in this one.
Defense keeps doing. It's going to call a timeout.
I like it, though, because you're exactly right.
Like that, don't you?
All game long, they've struggled moving the ball, turning it over on the last possession. Is that word again, symptomatic?
Yeah.
I like that.
Your analysis, symptomatic of the success of this broadcast.
What I like is that you gave me the word, and I just kept using it.
Boy, a curious decision to go for it. Doesn't pan out. And now the football's going to go over, already being placed at the 15-yard line. They go play action here on first down. Got a man, it's caught.
What the freak was he doing?
Take it across.
Thank you for letting me get a free touchdown.
Playing quick. 55 yards.
And
the Panthers strike quickly here for 6 points. Travis Coons now to add the extra point.
Please make it. Yes.
And that one makes it 14-7. Coons on now to kick this one away following the score. Now here's Johnson. Out onto the field comes New Orleans. And with time quickly fading here in the second quarter, not sure how aggressively, offensively they want to play this.
I think we'll find out just how much they trust their guys in this situation if they decide to take a shot.
On 1st and 10, Prescott. And he takes a shot on the release as this will be incomplete.
It's a tried and true formula, and I don't think it'll change for as long as we play football. If someone's trying to throw the ball and you can put pressure on them and make it tough, that's only going to help your defense.
Yeah, he's since being hurried. He got rid of it before taking the hit, but incomplete. And they'll get it all the way out near midfield to the 45.
He just used his last time out.
Now everything here, we're going to get a timeout by the offense. And with halftime on the horizon, they'll be out of timeouts from here forward. First down, Prescott.
Let's go! Let's go!
Intercepted.
Yeah!
The freak, Javon Curtis. And these guys have got it back in
what
the
the
closing
freak?
stages of the first half.
I can't believe
the
he
Panthers
just picked that
offense
off.
here, they get ready to head back on the field. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the problem before the clock runs out.
Oh my
Quick, the intended target.
He was
and
wide
that'll bring up
open.
2nd down.
Well, they went for the big play there, but that drop could really hurt their momentum.
Final play of the half. Prescott. He's going to go up top again. It's caught inside the 25. And he's in for the touchdown on the final play of the first half.
Guys, if I hit this,
answered.
How did they get that done?
I just tied the freaking game right before halftime. I can't believe. Oh my God!
Game, all even. They just scored. If they kick this extra point and tie it, they're going to feel like they're the ones that are in control.
Back. I did not expect this game to go this way.
So both teams have their marching orders, and we'll get going again here in quarter number 3.
Yes.
This is taken at the 3.
Heard it.
And he'll take this across the 25. Couple extra yards up to the 27-yard line. Out come the Panthers. They'll have it first on offense in the 3rd quarter. First half showed us some pretty good offense. Tie game. We'll see what the second half brings.
And it'd be interesting because I think both sides feel pretty good about what their offenses are doing. Got to wonder what adjustments are being made defensively to try and get a spark and maybe slow down the other side.
From here, do you change up anything on this opening drive?
Not offensively, you don't. You've got everything going your way. You're probably prepared for maybe some change-ups you might expect, but overall, you like what your game plan's showing you.
Second down, Prescott. Escaping the pressure right. And he rifles one incomplete.
Why didn't I just
Eric Decker, the intended target. And it's 3rd and short.
Why am I not running?
They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. And he will have first down yardage as he's brought down at the 41.
Turn one, partner. No need to be fancy there. Just use some force and move forward and pick up the first down.
Prescott on first down. To the right side, it's Kelsey.
Oh,
and he'll get it out to midfield. Yeah, they'll spot it right at midfield at the 50.
Seeing that play and understand just how tough it is to cover tight ends, especially the ones running around the NFL nowadays, makes me glad I didn't make it in that league. I would have had a really difficult time.
But now you get to sit here with me.
Yeah, that's fun, isn't it? And what a really nice game right there on first down for them. Brings up a nice second down for him.
And he gets us one all the way down inside the 15. So after that big gain, let's see what else the offense has up its sleeve.
Coaches really don't care from what position they get this, but run after the catch ability, rack ability, is often the difference between winning and losing and changing field position.
Jared Cook, the tight end, was the target. That'll bring up second down. Down here in the red zone, you know your tight end's going to be a favorite target. Couldn't hang on.
And sometimes they just have to get out of their own head because they understand how tight windows are there and how many bodies are there. And sometimes they just overthink it.
How can you not hit that?
Travis Kelsey, the Pro Bowl tight end, the intended target. That takes us from second to third down. Now play number 7 of the drive as they're looking at a 3rd and 10.
I know in every game we do, we talk about momentum. That was a momentum play lost. And now there could be a letdown because they didn't get the interception.
Yeah, you could almost hear the collective gasp on the sideline as he could not come up with that football. Now here's the Panthers special teams unit to try a field goal for 3. From the left hash, should be a fairly easy one here. And Coons
Bro, he could have blocked that.
And they take a 17-14 lead. So give them 3 there. A good drive gets them inside the 5, but they couldn't punch it in.
And credit this
Where
defense
to
too.
dive
That
and
was the
block
old bend, but don't break approach.
Wow. Wait. He quit! Yes! I just made somebody quit. Because, like, I was down 0-14, and I had to go to touch, and I got a pick before halftime. Then I threw it up and scored another touchdown. And he missed the block field goal, and I just had 17-14. Wow, I can't believe I made that dude quit. Alright, let's play again. See who else wants some. Hit there. Let's play again. My defense is an 88 overall. Dang. We're savage.
Charles and I settled here in the booth. This should be a fun one.
That's
Madden Ultimate Team matchup as you get a look at some of the stars here of today's game. Let's get right to it. Here's Travis Coons now ready to get this one started. And off we go in Madden Ultimate Team. This is fielded at the goal line.
Okay. Start out second easy. The testing.
Now the first carry for Le'Veon Bell. And he'll fight forward to about the 27-yard line. Give him 3 on first down. It'll set up a 2nd and 7.
Some of the most unselfish players on any football team, defensive tackles, because we ask them to just eat up blocks and allow other people to make tackles. But when he can make a play himself, as we just saw there, that's a big day.
And he cuts it right sideline. Le'Veon Bell, it's a foot race. It's a big run that time by Bell. 52 yards. And for those worried about whether or not Le'Veon's explosiveness would return, I think we just had our answer.
ACL? What ACL? This guy's back running as if he were totally healthy and never had an issue.
Now a play fake here on first down. Looking middle.
Get that
out
of here.
The Pro Bowler DeAndre Hopkins, the intended receiver. And now it's 2nd down.
It's always tough for the guys throwing the football when they think they got a completion and the ball's almost there, and then someone sneaks a hand or two in and bats it away.
On 2nd down, it's Bell. And he'll take this inside the 20 and down to the 18. Call it about a gain of 3. And they'll built around the guy throwing the football. But these short runs, they still pay dividends because they can take their toll on a defense and they can add up as the game goes along. You control the clock, you control the ball, and that way you often control the game. Throwing is Rodgers on 3rd down. And this is going to be incomplete. Greg Olsen was the intended target. And that brings up...
Yes, Greg Olsen? Oh.
And look at this. They're keeping the punter on the sideline. They're going to go for it here on the opening drive. They'll go for it. It's Rodgers. Got him in. He finds Sanders. And he's going to take it in for a Steeler touchdown. Emmanuel Sanders, an 18-yard touchdown grab. And the Steelers take the ball down the field and score on their opening drive.
Seriously. All right. Offense.
Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away. That's fielded in the end zone.
I'm so stupid for bringing this out.
And he'll take this up past the 20 and down at the 22-yard line. A first down throw for Prescott. Caught. Kelsey, left side. 5 yards on the catch there. Brings up 2nd down.
Well, the strategy was evident there. Get it to your tight end and make it a one-on-one play with a cornerback. Who's usually going to win that one?
The tight end, but not there.
Not in this situation. How about the corner defeating that logic and making a really nice tackle?
He's going to leave this for his running back. It's complete. It'll be a pickup of just 2, and they're going to have a 3rd down.
Everyone's got to be able to catch the football. Doesn't matter what position you play, but if you're on offense, be aware a ball may come your way.
Prescott to throw it. He'll rifle. Is this intercepted? It is. It's intercepted. Picked off by the former first-round pick, Demarius Randall. Out comes the Steeler offense now, ready to see what they can do here. And now last drive so successful with the ground game, ending in a touchdown. Do you stick with that formula?
That would be the #1 thing you would think of, but so many guys now would look at it and say, we've got them set up so well for play action, now's the time to take a shot.
Yeah.
But, you know, there was a big-time coach in the state of Ohio who once said, if you throw the ball, if you put it in the air, 3 things can happen, and 2 of them are bad. He would have kept it on the ground.
And caught left side, Olsen. And he's going to get this down near the 20-yard line. 17 yards on the pickup there, and the drive will continue.
An ex-teammate used to tell me all the time, I hate experienced quarterbacks because no matter what, you really can't hide what you're doing. And I think that right there, he knew right away where the blitz was coming from, where his primary guy was going to be, and he ended up going to a secondary target for a nice game.
I was just going to ask you, that wasn't the primary target. He's so good at that, isn't he?
I think he knew right away that he wasn't going to get to his primary guy. I think he read that as soon as he got to the line of scrimmage, knew where the pressure was going to come from, and said, I know how to beat that, and that's what he did.
Be interesting to see now what they do offensively down near the goal line after not much there that time.
As the offensive play caller, that may change your sequence now. Instead of coming right back with a running play, you may have to go to the air.
And on the outside, they're playing press coverage. Here's Rodgers to throw.
No.
And to the tight end Olsen,
yes.
right side. Back with Charles Davis,
Thank
Brandon
you.
Gaudin. It's Steeler football to begin quarter number 2. They are, however, facing a 4th down situation.
I don't trust.
And the first play will be a field goal try. From the right hash in a bit of a tight angle. That's caught at the 3. Yeah, he's in. Touchdown, Pittsburgh. Kyle Rudolph taking it in. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead.
Well, that worked out perfectly. The holder took the ball and found his man wide open for a pass and a score on a fake field goal. I love that play.
Here's the Steelers kick team as they'll boot this one away. Here are the Panthers now as their offense comes back out onto the field. And following the interception, we'll see what they can put together on this drive.
I can hear my old college coach right now. He always used to tell us before every game, the team making the fewest mistakes will win. What they're hoping is that last mistake is their only one of the game.
Coaches, that's all they talk about, turnovers, right?
Minimizing those and maximizing opportunities.
They'll need to get the play
Never call that play again.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. He's going to, and that's caught inside the 35. Touchdown, Carolina.
I wrote some notes down and
the Panthers strike quickly here for 6 points. And there, a post route started out right, caught it in the middle of the field, went into the end zone. What typically makes those successful, those deep post routes?
You need help from your complementary receivers, okay? The guy that you want to get the ball is the guy that we just saw catch it and take it into the end zone. So he needs help from the other guys who have to occupy anyone in the middle of the field. Whether it's one safety, sometimes you get 2 guys in there, either run routes at them so they have to cover them, or somehow freeze them by running underneath them and hoping to draw them towards the line of scrimmage and throw it over his head.
On the return, here's the dangerous Cordero Patterson. And a nice return sets him up pretty good here at the 30-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And they were able to punch it in the end zone last time. They'll be looking to do that again here for the defense. Obviously, they'll be looking to stop them from punching it back in the end zone. And Rodgers is going to go down.
Wow.
He's sad.
What the freak?
Jerry Hughes in there to drop him. And it'll be a loss of about 8. On second down, here's Rodgers. And on the catch right side, this is Sanders. It'll be a pickup of 15 as that'll lead to 3rd down.
I know many people like to throw to the tight end, maybe in a little flexed out position because he creates mismatches with his size.
Yeah,
the slot receivers do the same thing with their quickness, their speed, and their route running savvy.
They'll try and run for it with Bell. And he's got the first down yardage before he's brought down at the 32.
On 3rd down, that's a good job of situational football and understanding where the first down marker was.
He lost the football.
Wow, that ball gets knocked free, but a teammate comes along and scoops it up. It's almost like baseball. Guys at bat, people are on base in scoring position. One guy doesn't get him home. The next guy comes through and picks him up.
And avoids the turnover. The Pro Bowler is a rookie, Marcus Peters, there on the stop. Rodgers going to throw. The catch made by DeAndre Hopkins. It's a pickup of 16 there, and it'll lead to a new set of downs.
And when you're playing a quarterback with some experience and some moxie, you enter the danger zone when you decide to blitz him, because if he's able to diagnose as he did on that play, he can hurt you downfield.
He reads defenses so well, doesn't he?
He really does, and the best part about that play for him I don't think that was his primary target.
I don't think so either.
I think he had the read, figured out where the blitz was coming from, and went to a secondary target for a really nice game.
Rodgers again here on 2nd and 10. Hopkins on the grab over the middle. And down inside the 15, shy of the 10. 2 minutes to go here in the first half. Back with more from Charlotte after this. They come out 5 wide, 3 of them to the right side. Throwing now is, and no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack. Jerry Hughes in there to pick up his 2nd sack now of the afternoon. Rodgers to throw on 2nd down.
Dang, I just got
right the 6. They get 16 out of that one, but they'll still need to convert on 3rd.
And there's a completion to the tight end. And look at the size of these players nowadays. At that spot, 6'4", 6'5", and up. A lot of guys used to be basketball players. Somehow came back to football. That's really good for the game of football. You're getting better athleticism, great hand-eye coordination, guys who know how to control their bodies when they run their routes.
He'll buy some time right.
Wow.
And caught in the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Emmanuel Sanders with his 2nd touchdown here in this first half. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. Set now to kick this one away, and off it goes. This fielded at the 2. And he'll be taken down just past the 20 at about the 21-yard line. Here come the Panthers now, set to take over on offense. And following that long touchdown pass, a one-play drive last time, we'll see if the defense, you know they're ready. They don't want that to happen again.
And you would have thought they would have been ready the last time. I mean, that's what you work on.
And now this is intercepted. My goodness. Picked off by the former first-round pick, Demarius Randall. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And that recipe on their last drive that resulted in a touchdown looked pretty good, so they'll be hoping to do that once more.
And it takes me back to when we sat with the offensive coordinator and the head coach. They felt pretty good about their game plan.
In a double coverage, and it's intercepted. Deion Sanders, the Hall of Famer, with a pick. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. And the Panthers coming out now. And what do you think goes on here in this situation? If you got the football, you're trailing, you're back in your own territory with just a little time. Do you try something?
You're thinking about jump-starting your team, right? You just mentioned they're down. They're trying to get back into the game. But you got to figure, if something goes wrong, you may have put yourself in a spot where you may not be able to come back in the second half. Managing risk, this is a big decision here.
He's going to air one out. And for the 3rd time here in this half, it's intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off. And they'll set up shop right near midfield at the 49-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. And last time wasn't pretty. One play and an interception. We'll see if they can do better.
I want to see if they want to go ahead and throw the ball again now on this drive after what happened on the last one. Throw it on the first play. Give the quarterback some confidence.
See what happens. Des Bryant, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up 2nd down.
And when all else fails as a defender, when you're not there in the coverage, your best friend is exactly what we saw there. A big play shot taken by the offense. Unfortunately, it ended in a big drop.
And he'll be taken down, but not before getting this inside the 30. And a good quarterback facing zone coverage. If he has just a little bit of time to survey the scene, that's what's going to happen.
No doubt about it. If there's no pressure, he's going to continue to pick them apart because he'll have all that time to find someone open downfield. You can only cover for so long. So maybe they want to go to a zone blitz scheme, get a little bit more pressure. Remember when Carolina did that against Denver?
And he's in for 6 and a Steeler touchdown. Aaron Rodgers in the final seconds of the first half. And the Steelers are going to add on to their lead. And he knocks it through. The kickoff team on the field now as they will send this one away. On the return, here's a speedy Jamison Crowder. And he'll take it past the 25 and up to the 28-yard line. Carolina getting set to take the field. And from this spot in the field with the clock where it's at, you think we're just going to see a knee and that's it?
And I think in this situation, that's the proper play. But we do know there's some risk takers out there that may want to take one more shot before the clock runs out.
That's going to be knocked away and incomplete. Eric Decker was the intended receiver, and it's second down. So 2nd and 10 here.
My high school coach John Ford used to say all the time, if you're in a bad situation, laddie, don't compound it with a bad decision as well. And I think that's what we just saw there. Harassed in the pocket, and he throws into double coverage anyway.
He called you laddie?
He called me laddie, and that was the nicest thing he called me.
Time for a break. We've hit halftime. 2 quarters down. 2 still remain. We step aside. This is the NFL on EA Sports. Both teams appear ready for the fight ahead, and we resume action here in quarter number 3. This fielded a few yards into the end zone. And he will be brought down here at about the 17-yard line. Out come the Panthers. They'll have it first on offense in the 3rd quarter. They have the ball here for the inaugural drive of the second half. Pretty big deficit, though. We'll see what adjustments were made in that locker room.
And I never want to make something more important than it actually is, right? I don't want to...
It got his man complete. And all the way down to the 35. Well, even after all those interceptions, he's not deterred, still confident to go deep at work there.
I think all the old rules about playing that position still apply. If things go wrong, you still act like you're the best player out on the field. You still carry that supreme arrogance with you and continue to fire the ball. I've seen guys have games like this, and this is where you find out if you're great or not. Can you overcome some interceptions and still lead your team to victory?
They go play action here on first down. And complete right side to Cook. And he gets it inside the 10 to the 9. A solid pickup at 13 sets him up first and goal.
So much goes into a successful play, doesn't it? How about that play action there? Freezing the defense just enough to bring the tight end free downfield for the completion.
The one running back is Gurley. Now they'll run it on the toss. And they'll lose yardage here. They go backwards to the 13-yard line. That's going to go as a loss of 4. It'll be second down.
Okay.
We just saw another example of how the defense is winning this game. Really at the point of attack, the offensive line is just getting pushed around. I think now is a play.
And he'll take this into the end zone. Touchdown, Carolina. Travis Kelce, a 12-yard touchdown grab. And the Panthers are able to cut into this lead.
The big fella was the recipient there for that touchdown pass, and it seems like more and more the tight end is the guy you have to worry about most in the passing game.
And whistle blown. A timeout here is taken, and it's taken by the kicking team. It's just their first, so 2 remaining as they burn one here in this 3rd quarter. Oh, I think the Panthers have got it. They did. Carolina football. Well, I guess they felt like they needed something to get them going. Maybe you wait for this type of a play, but they try the onside kick, and it works.
I'm starting to wonder if the analytics coach is starting to get involved in the football nowadays. When you see this type of play made, this type of a risk taken, sometimes there's a different influences going into the head coach's ear.
I thought I was
play on the ground that brings up second down here.
That's a good play by the guys on the defensive side of the ball. Held them to a gain of 2. And that changes the playbook a little bit now for the guy calling plays. 2nd and 8. Now he's got to probably think about going to the air instead of maybe staying with the ground game. And one of the things that makes this play so difficult to defend is that it has so many options to it. And the quarterback has to go through them and fast. Do you hand it off inside? Do you keep it yourself? Do you pitch it to a trailing back? On this play, it's hard to say that he made the right decision because that play was swallowed up for no gain.
A loss of a yard, and it brings up 4th.
I love these. Saw the screen developing, ran to it, and smothered it. What a 3rd down stop by them.
And how about this, a fake? And this is incomplete. A huge gamble, and it does not pay off. A look at the offense now here, coming back out on the road for their first possession of the second half. And they'll just simply be looking to build off the confidence of the last time out where they scored a touchdown.
And confidence is powerful, isn't it? When you've scored once, you feel like you can go back out there and get it done again. Doesn't matter what the defense throws at them. They feel like they're in a groove right now, and they want to get out there and show it.
Yeah, hoping to stay in that groove here this go-around. And not only did he drop it, he dropped it in the end zone. So third down now. They need the 27-yard line for a first. On play action, Rodgers. And he dropped it. Now it was tipped. Altered the ball a little bit, but he dropped it. And now fourth down. Well, the numbers have been good in the passing game, and certainly a big reason why they have the lead. But now here, third quarter, maybe go to the run game a little more?
Yeah, perhaps. I mean, after that incompletion, a little credit to the defense for shutting them down on that play. Maybe you try and run the football a little bit more in this spot. But they have to feel good about how they've been throwing it overall. Now
the Panthers offense, they get set to come back onto the field. And last time they were very fortunate, this offense. They went for it on fourth, turned it over in their own territory. But the other guys, and that's caught inside the 35.
How he gets that? I knew that was going to be hit.
So let's go ahead and add to the difficulties of guys trying to cover receivers. They got to deal with speed, shiftiness, all that
he's going to get that.
How about when they have height and length?
And no escaping this time as he'll go down. They got him for a sack.
They
that will set him back nearly 10 yards here on first down on the sack.
Don't do these a lot. Maybe you'd be good. Nope, I changed my mind.
They come up in an offset eye. Throwing. Prescott. To the right side, it's Kelsey. And he's going to get this one down right to the edge of the red zone of the chalk of the 20. And we're back now in Charlotte. It's the Panthers in possession of the football, but facing a deficit here as we get to the fourth and final quarter of play.
Let's go!
On first down, it's Gurley. Shreds the tackle. Still on his feet. He'll get a nice chunk there on the first down run, and it's 2nd and 4.
I was gone on that.
That means don't come away from there with anything less than 3 points, but everyone's thinking about 6. They're trying to get to the end zone. They decide to run a toss. Big people up front being mobile and moving, and a running back trying to follow behind them to find yardage, and that's exactly what he did.
Now it's Gurley, and he is going to lose yardage here. He'll wind up losing 3, and now it's third down.
With the struggles we're seeing up front for the offense today, they've got to think about changing up their play calling. Some screens, some draws, some quick-hitting plays in order to try and supplement the run game. You don't totally abandon it, but you try and give it a little bit of help.
On third down, it's Prescott. And he's wrapped up, taken down, back at the 25.
Why do you
and Ndamukong Suh coming in to drop him for a loss of 8, and it'll be fourth down. A critical one here if they're going to have any shot at this thing. So they'll go for it on fourth down. Desperation time. Prescott on fourth. Going for it all.
Why did that? Oh, frick!
Oh! Eric Decker, 25 yards for the touchdown. And the Panthers, they're able to draw a bit closer. Wow, talk about a big fourth down conversion for the score. Defensively, how do you let that happen?
I think you start with the offense, and you give them credit for going for it and having that type of, well, let's face it, audacity. But defensively, I think you're right on target, partner. There's no way something like that's supposed to happen in that situation. You're supposed to be able to shut that down and get the ball back for your own team. Instead, they give up not just a big play, but a touchdown.
And this one travels out of bounds, so unsuccessful there on the onside kick try.
Okay. Just who are you?
Throwing on first down is Rodgers. A screen to Bell.
Let's go.
And he gets this one all the way down inside the 15. They give him a gain of 38. First down and 10 now for the offensive group. And defensively, they just don't seem to have much of an answer for this passing game.
Not at all. Look at the confidence that's exhibited here. With that type of a lead, clock on their side, instead of running it, they're still throwing it, trying to pick up first downs and keeping the football.
A solid pickup of 13 sets him up first and goal. Time for a break. We'll come back and see this one out after this.
How old are you?
First and goal defense. And he's into the end zone. Touchdown, Steelers. Le'Veon Bell taking it in. And the Steelers find a way to stretch their lead. Oh, it's a fake.
This dude,
intercepted. Maybe the turning point they need. He's got the lane, and there
Wait,
he
you're 12?
goes.
I'm 9.
A great read, and it's picked off. And he takes it.
Bro, why would he do that?
It's a pick
That's
two,
so
if you
freaking
will. His
stupid.
head play backfires in a big way.
Yes. You can't tell. Look how tall I am. Get it.
And it looks like the Panthers' hands team
Why
does
would
its
he
job.
onside kick
Fourth
anyway?
quarter, they felt like they
That's
needed the
freaking
football
stupid.
back. Unfortunately, they couldn't get it.
And I know we've brought analytics into the game, and someone has said here that the data says that when a team's expecting an onside kick, 80% of the time, the team expecting it, they do actually recover the ball, which is what we saw here. I just wonder if that number is much more of a anecdotal type of a number. Kind of like when the coaches tell us, well, when you score on special teams, 93% of the time you win the game. I'm still waiting to see that number is empirical.
Prescott from the gun. He's going to let it fly. And this is intercepted.
This game is so unrealistic.
Sanders. And a big turnover there as his guys will get the football back. Now the Steelers offense gets ready to get back onto the field. And they will simply, Charles, be looking to duplicate what they did last drive when they were able to push it in for 6.
And they hope it'll be that easy, right? To be able to take exactly what happened
Why are
before,
they going early?
replicate it. They may have to make a few additional changes along the way because I'm sure the defense will make some adjustments, but they've got to have great confidence having scored the last time out.
Dancing to his left. It's caught inside the 25. A big play that time for Pittsburgh. 57 yards.
Defending a deep route, even when it's thrown on time, is very difficult. But when he's able to maneuver outside of the pocket, that's almost unfair. He's bought extra time. His offensive line has protected him. And now when the ball's in the air, the guy downfield has a chance to make a better adjustment. That's just wrong on every level as far as the defender is concerned.
The Hall of Famer Ozzie Newsome, the intended receiver. And that'll bring up
Are you
second
a
down.
I hope I don't sound too rah-rah on that one, but that's the exact right throw. Either your receiver gets it or no one gets it. Give him a lot of credit for being really precise with it.
Got rid of it. No one got it. Now they set up the screen. That's complete. Nothing on the screen that time. Now it's third down.
So many screen passes are the result of excellent acting by everyone. But sometimes the guy who's getting the ball takes the play off. The running back, because he's eager to get the pass, but sometimes he doesn't act very well about whether he's going to block or leak out or whatever. And I think that they saw that, and that's why they're able to get to him on it.
It would appear Sean Payton's made the decision here. They will go for it on 4th. They'll run it with Elliott. And they get to him quickly here as he stopped right around the 13. Ezekiel Elliott not able to get it past the marker.
Yes.
And the Panthers will get the football back.
Worth a try.
Come on, let's go.
Record this.
You don't seem to have an app named Record. We could see it in the App Store.
I said record that.
They go back to the air here after the INT on the last drive. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And it drops down incomplete. Thought he might have had it. Instead, second down.
One thing I know from experience is that when the deep ball is thrown and you're the defender, you've got to fight that little bit of panic that emerges. You've got to play the ball really well. It's a 50-50 jump ball play. And guess what? They took a shot. How are you going to win it? And in this case, they managed to get it done.
Hurry up, line up. Come on, snap, snap, snap.
Throwing again, Prescott on 2nd and 10. He's going to let it fly. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Decker again the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
How did you know?
There's no shyness there pushing the ball downfield, but I like the coverage on the play. In good position. And when you have a 50-50 ball, who's going to come down with it? I like the way they made the play. Came across.
And he's going to be brought down.
Really? I like the New York Giants because my uncle picked them as my team, but I picked Carolina.
It's just their first. They've got 2 more to use here in the final stages. And they're indeed going to go for it here on 4th down.
Beat the Cowboys.
So trailing here in the last quarter. Let's see how this plays out. Prescott to throw it. Finding time. All kinds of time. Now a desperation throw deep. He's got him.
Oh, what the freak! Oh, what the freak!
Big connection on that one. Come in. We're going to get a timeout here by the offense. That'll leave him with just 1 remaining in this 4th quarter of play. And he's got some space here. And he lost the football. And it's picked up by the Steelers. And the return comes to a halt right at the 44-yard line. And Pittsburgh getting set to take the field. Only 1 timeout defensively, so this should just be a simple kneel down.
I agree totally. I looked at my time management chart. It says take a knee, victory formation. They just have 1 timeout left, and that should be all she wrote.
By the way, it's a good thing you can read that because nobody else trying to force it to Hopkins, and it's intercepted. Picked off by the linebacker, Ray Malaluga. And that will write a finish to this ball game. In recent memory, the Panthers have made uptown Charlotte a very tough place to come into and get a victory. But they were able to get that done in this one. Not an easy task.
In their sprint to the Super Bowl in the 2015 season, they didn't lose a game in the stadium. So this is a monumental achievement to roll in there and beat the Panthers.
Wow, I lost. I got 6 points all quarter. And I'm free. Are you playing now? Ooh.
It might be some money, it might be all okay. I don't know where I'ma be tomorrow. Might be counting dough. I'll bet with your okay, your nose keep running and the money keep coming in. I'ma keep balling.
I'm gonna play my season 2. Oh, by the way, since you're watching, can you maybe subscribe to this? Yeah. 1. Please tell me it saved to my straight up boss team that I created.
Kick off your week by installing your game plan.
That's a messed up question. Well, because for starters, no, it didn't say my. What the freak? No, this couldn't be my. You should subscribe, cause see, think of a good reason. Oh, you should subscribe because sweet.
Cause we've been putting in the mouth.
Yeah, that's it too.
Kick off your week by installing your game plan.
I got an answer.
So you better not be the one to doubt us.
I have an answer. You should subscribe because. Oh, I got one.
We gon' blow your mind.
You should subscribe because you're watching.
We've been on the road, from the go. Hit my blow, you know we've been down for too long to give up. Can't go, I need out, pesos, want it out. Case closed, like a bounce to the wild, can't hold. To the wild, game over, these boys can't hold.
Didn't save my awesome team.
You better not be the one to doubt us.
You're kidding. What the freak?
Cause we've been putting in the
That
mouth.
God. It isn't fair.
We only taking what was ours. So you
I mean, I could be a comedian if I wanted to.
Cause we gon' blow your mind.
I already have some jokes, but they're a little harsh to do.
We gon' blow your mind. When I was back home washing them dishes, I was just wishing I could just vision. I was gon' get it. I was on missions. I was just living. Walked in that building, we was just building, taking our time. We was just yielding. We was just chilling away from these haters. Know they be watching like a theater. Plotting these niggas that we need later. They gon' degrade us. It won't delay us. This
I'm
is
trying
what
to
made us. We
think.
got old
Should
niggas
I?
probably just leave. I see you later. I salute Wake, cop a new crib, got some new niggas. You